Hey guys, Max Convexity here. Hope everyone's having a great day. Let's look at these option strategy funds. Now, unfortunately, it looks like I forgot to draw profit boxes last night. The profit boxes will be back on by lunch. I don't know what I was doing. I apologize. But luckily, we have the spreadsheets. So let's look at QQQY. Or first, let's see how everything opened. NASDAQ's down 0.3 of a point. There's NASDAQ futures overnight. ES is totally flat, 0.0. Russell is up about 0.5 point. So those are futures, but now let's look at the spreadsheets. All right, so QQQY, these guys trade NDX options. They sold 157 at the 17,680 level for 91 bucks. You've got to subtract 91 from 17,680. You get 17,589, right? Okay, that's the number we're looking for at least, at a minimum. Right now the market's trading at 17,586.09. So we're showing a small loss right now. If the market closed right now, we'd suffer about a $50,000 loss. All right, well, anyway, the market's not closing right now. We still have plenty of time. Let's look over here at IWMY. These guys sold 513 options at the 1950 strike. So the strike's your max profit. The strike minus what they received is the break even. So they received 18 bucks. So 18 less 1950 is 1932. All right, well, right now the market's trading at 1942, so that'll work. They're trying to make 916,000, and at this point, if the market closed, they would realize a little more than half of that, 514,000. Good job, guys. Let's check out JEPY. JEPY sold 240 puts at the 49.60 level for 22 bucks. 49.60's max profit. Subtract 22 from 49.60, you get 49.38. So we're looking for 49.38 at a minimum. All right, well, right now the market's trading at 49.48. All right, so that'll work. These guys are going for 525,000. If the market closed right now, they would realize half of that. A little more than half of that. Actually, a little less than half of that. But it's fine. The market has plenty of more time left. I'm hoping we'll be up by the end of the day. We shall see, and we'll look at TRES. I don't really have a great way of tracking TRES yet. All right. Here's the profit loss graph of the TRES option position. All right, so right now the market's where the dotted line is. So TLT is around 94.40 right now. And so right now we're probably showing a small loss. I had a commenter, Norman, mention to me that, I'm going to roll the graph forward first. I'm going to tell you what Norman said. This is what the profit and loss graph looks like going through time. Well, by expiration, there's a little profit available at 93. That's the reason, because I always tell you guys the short strike is where max profit is, right? Okay, well, the short strike on this position was 93. They sold a 93 call and they sold a 93 put. Then they bought some 94s, but don't worry about the buying. And they bought a 94 and a 92, but that's fine. But the short strikes are at 93. Norman mentioned in his comment last night that perhaps they're going to wait till it gets back to 93 and cover, because that's where max profit is, and that's a good point. I hadn't thought about that. If I was them, I would have rolled out when I was in the money and put on a different position, but that's me. I'm not a professional. I'm just a retail guy. I have no idea. But thanks for the advice, Norman. I bet that is what they're trying to do, and they may have their plan going right on target, because the market's kind of been sinking back. Maybe tomorrow or the next day it sinks right in here into this profit zone, and then they cover with the profit and establish a new position. That's very well could be the plan. All right, guys. You guys have a great day. I'll be back at lunch. I'll try to have the profit boxes back on there. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. I guess I fell asleep before I did them or something. Anyway, you guys have a great day.